Have you ever pondered the sheer magnitude of Poseidon's power in comparison to other Greek gods? Poseidon's story begins with the Titan Cronus and his wife Rhea. Fearful of a prophecy that foretold his downfall by one of his offspring, Cronus swallowed each of his children as they were born. Poseidon, like his siblings Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia, spent his early years in the dark depths of his father's belly. However, when his youngest brother Zeus was born, Rhea, desperate to save her child, tricked Cronus into swallowing a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes. The real Zeus was hidden away, and upon reaching adulthood, he would devise a plan to liberate his siblings. With the help of Metis, Zeus tricked Cronus into disgorging his swallowed children. Emerging from their father's belly, Poseidon and his siblings were finally free, marking the dawn of a new era. This marked the genesis of Poseidon, a god destined to wield unparalleled power. The Titanomachy, a decisive war in Greek mythology, was instrumental in establishing Poseidon's authority. This epic battle, spanning an intense 10 years, saw the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, clash with the ancient Titans. The stakes? Nothing less than control over the cosmos. Poseidon, wielding his mighty trident, played a pivotal role in this clash of titans, helping to overthrow their father Cronus and the other titans. Upon their triumphant victory, the brothers divided the universe amongst themselves. Zeus, the eldest, assumed dominion over the sky, becoming the king of gods. Hades drew the underworld, ruling over the realm of the dead. Poseidon, however, gained sovereignty over the sea. And what a realm it was! Covering most of the Earth's surface, the sea was teeming with life, mystery, and immense power. But Poseidon's dominion didn't stop at the sea. As if commanding the vast oceanic expanse wasn't testament enough to his power, Poseidon also held sway over earthquakes and horses. When he struck the ground with his trident, the earth shook, manifesting his wrath in the form of earthquakes. This made him a god to be feared, a god whose anger could cause the very earth to tremble. As for horses, Poseidon held a unique fascination for these majestic creatures. In fact, he's often credited with their creation. Whether he birthed the first horse by mating with Demeter in the form of a mare, or by striking a rock with his trident, the stories vary. Nonetheless, his association with these noble creatures further underscored his power. After all, in those times, horses were not just symbols of strength and speed, but also vital in warfare and transportation. Thus, Poseidon came to command the vast, unpredictable seas, the earth-shaking tremors, and the swift, noble horses. Opening. Poseidon's lineage is as diverse as it is impressive. Let's delve into the myriad offspring of Poseidon, both divine and mortal, and explore the attributes and abilities they inherited from their powerful father. Poseidon's progeny certainly carried forward his might, extending his influence far beyond the seas. First up, we have Pegasus, the majestic winged horse. Born from the severed head of the Gorgon Medusa, Pegasus is often depicted in myth and art soaring through the skies, a symbol of divine inspiration and aspiration. His birth alone speaks volumes about the raw power and creative force of Poseidon. Next, we have Orion, the giant hunter. Known for his extraordinary strength and hunting prowess, Orion's tale is one of adventure and tragedy. His skills as a hunter were unparalleled, a testament to the raw primal force that Poseidon embodies. Then we have Theseus, the hero of Athens. Famed for his intelligence and bravery, Theseus is best known for slaying the dreaded Minotaur. As the son of Poseidon, Theseus inherited his father's strength and strategic abilities, using them to outwit and overcome his adversaries. And let's not forget Triton, the merman. Triton, often depicted as half man, half fish, served as Poseidon's herald. With his conch shell, Triton could stir or calm the waves, echoing his father's dominion over the seas. Each of these offspring, in their own unique way, carried forward Poseidon's might and influence. They were testament to his power, his creativity, his strategy, and his control over the natural world. They were a diverse group, ranging from heroes to hunters, from mythical creatures to divine heralds. Through his offspring, Poseidon's influence was felt in every corner of the ancient world, from the deepest depths of the ocean to the highest reaches of the heavens, from the bustling city of Athens to the farthest reaches of the wilderness. Closing. Through his offspring, Poseidon's influence extended far beyond the seas. Poseidon's power was often displayed through his numerous contests and conflicts. One of the most notable of these was his rivalry with Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. The two deities competed for the patronage of Athens, a city that would later become a beacon of ancient civilization. Poseidon, with a mighty strike of his trident, created a saltwater spring on the Acropolis, a symbol of his dominion over the seas. Athena, however, offered the olive tree, a gift that provided food, oil, and wood. The citizens of Athens deemed Athena's gift more beneficial, thus Athena became the city's patron deity. Despite his loss, Poseidon's contest with Athena showed his determination to assert his authority. Another significant conflict involved Apollo, the god of prophecy. Both Poseidon and Apollo sought control over the oracle at Delphi, a site of great spiritual importance in ancient Greece. Ultimately, Apollo emerged victorious, but Poseidon's challenge to him was a testament to his ambition and assertion of power. Poseidon's conflicts weren't limited to his fellow Olympians. He also clashed with Hera and Athena during the Trojan War, one of the most legendary conflicts in Greek mythology. The war began when Paris, a prince of Troy, had to choose the fairest among Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. Despite Hera offering him dominion over all of Asia and Athena promising him wisdom and glory in battle, Paris chose Aphrodite, who promised the most beautiful woman in the world. This decision sparked the Trojan War, during which Poseidon, siding with the Greeks, caused tumultuous seas to hinder the Trojans. Through these contests, Poseidon asserted his dominance and claimed his rights, further demonstrating his considerable power. His confrontations with other deities and mortal heroes are a testament to his relentless pursuit of authority and influence. Poseidon, the god of the sea, storms, earthquakes, and horses, was indeed a formidable force in the pantheon of Greek gods. Poseidon's power was vast and his influence far-reaching. As the ruler of the sea, he held dominion over an element that covers most of the Earth's surface, teeming with a multitude of creatures and brimming with resources. His rule didn't stop at the water's edge, though. Poseidon was also the god of earthquakes and storms, wielding his trident to stir up tempests and shake the very foundations of the earth. His authority extended even to the creatures of the land. Poseidon was the god of horses, a symbol of power and majesty in ancient times. He is credited with creating the first horse, a gift of unparalleled value in a world where these creatures were central to warfare and transportation. But Poseidon's influence wasn't just in the elements and animals he ruled. His legacy was carried on by his many offspring, each inheriting a piece of his divine might. From Pegasus, the winged horse that soared through the skies, to Theseus, the heroic king of Athens, and Triton, the merman who ruled under the sea, Poseidon's power was echoed in the deeds and legends of his children. Beyond his divine lineage, Poseidon's strength and influence were often demonstrated in his conflicts and contests with other gods and humans. He was a force to be reckoned with, asserting his dominance and claiming his rights in disputes that shaped the course of mythology and left lasting marks on the world. Despite his immense power, Poseidon was not without his weaknesses. His temper was as turbulent as the sea he ruled, and his jealousies and rivalries often led to conflict. Yet, even these aspects of his character served to underline his might and the awe he inspired. While Poseidon had his weaknesses and limitations, it is undeniable that he was one of the most powerful, influential, and formidable gods among the 12 Olympians.